So we are using natural lighting with, just my makeup mirror. Trying out some new products, testing them out today and seeing how they perform. So the first one we're going to be testing out, which I'm really excited for, E.L.F. Big Mood Volume and Lifting Mascara, except this is waterproof. It's new to me. I haven't tried the original version of the Big Mood mascara, so I'm curious how this is going to perform on my very short straight lashes, which I've already curled. I appreciate the packaging, and let's check out the wand, which does look pretty nice and fluffy. Apply this mascara. It has a drier formula. What do we think? One coat, it lengthened, but as in terms of it volumizing, not really. Let's try a second coat to see how it does. What do we think? Mascara? No mascara. I think it's okay. It's alright. I do appreciate though that it does have a drier formula. It definitely gave me some length, but they're not as voluminous as how I would really like them. Did pick up a new lash glue. This one is from Kiss Lash Couture. New powerful formula with soothing oat extract, formaldehyde free, no harsh odor. This one is in clear. It's a squeeze tube. Let's see if this thing is easy to apply. Typically don't really appreciate lash glue when it's like this. I should have just used the back of the... Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I guess it's okay. It is on the liquidy side. We'll let that set for about 40 seconds. Quite honestly, I'm just not a fan of the squeeze tube. I should have applied it with, probably the tip of this or using something else, because it just got all over the place. Even if I apply too much of my other lash glue, it doesn't get like this. So I would definitely apply it a different way next time around, but it's okay. Anyway, it goes on clear. Try a new primer from E.L.F. This is their new Power Grip Primer. Keep makeup in place with this clear gel primer full of skin-loving ingredients like hyaluronic acid for skin that looks and feels its best. Apply evenly to face before makeup using your fingertips to pat into skin. The warmth of your fingers will help the product melt into the skin for even application. Allow 30 seconds to set before applying makeup. I've heard that this is supposed to be similar to the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Here you receive about 0.8 fluid ounces of product. It also does have a pump, which I do appreciate. Looks like gel. It's kind of tacky, kind of sticky, and you're supposed to pat it into the skin. Yeah, that is tacky. It's on all over the face because we want our makeup to last and grip all day but still hydrate and not dry it out. I've been really trying to use a lot of hydrating products. Foundation today is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer, which also contains the SPF 50. And we're just gonna apply a bit. It's moisturizing, but it doesn't make me feel oily or greasy. Concealer we're gonna be using today is the new Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken Caffeine plus Vitamin C 24 hours 5-in-1 concealer, and this one is Universal Neutralizer, which I have been really loving. The coverage is brilliant and it doesn't crease on me, it doesn't cake up. Let's distribute it with a brush. I need to clean my brushes. I have not cleaned my brushes in quite some time. They're in a basket underneath the makeup vanity table, and it's a whole bunch of them. So we're just gonna set it with the Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Powder. And then just a spot conceal because I have a blemish scar right here. We're just gonna spot conceal a bit all these blemishes that just popped up because I messed with them. And just set it. To finish up my eyes, I use the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadow. This one is in 7 Cadet. And I'm just gonna go in with this medium brown and this one down here, which is also a little bit on the greenish side, both matte shadows. Now let's try the mascara on the bottom lashes. Just gonna bronze up and contour with the Cab Cosmetics Volume 1 Contour Palette, which I have been absolutely loving. Blush today is from the brand Rodial, and these are their blush drops in the shade Sunset Kiss, which is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Just gonna dab some on the skin. Applied a little bit too much, so I'm just taking the foundation brush and then bringing it down. Highlight today is from Sophia and Mabel. Yes, in the shade Peach Sangria. To the high points, because you know we love some highlight. Let's try out another new E.L.F. product. It's called the Brow Lift Clear infused with aloe. I do have some brow hairs, but my brows are ombre powder browed, so they're basically like, you know, these brows aren't going anywhere. They're not going to wipe off or anything. But the thing that does bother me is that you can see the brow hairs sticking up. So did end up picking up the E.L.F. Brow Lift Applicator. On clean brows, brush up and out while pressing down for your desired shape. Use the flat end of the applicator to press brows into place until set. Ooh, okay, so at first I was thinking this spatula is what you would scoop it with, but I guess not. The gel looks like, and we're just gonna dip the spoolie in here. Does feel like a gel. Oh yeah, do you guys see my brow hairs? And then press it down. See, there's one brow hair right here in the very front that's always stubborn. Wow, that actually worked. And then press them down. Let me know if you guys have tried the Brow Freeze from ABH. How interesting, it really like laid the hairs down. Very surprised. Lip liner is from Joa Beauty in the shade Nude. It's one of those twist up lip liners. The lipstick today is from It Cosmetics in the shade Humble, and this is their cream formula. Throw a little bit of gloss on top from Joa in the shade Milky Way. Let's set everything with the CoverGirl translucent powder. The final touch is to set everything with the E.L.F. Stay All Night Fine Mist Setting Spray. Shake bottle well before each use. Mist the face 2 to 4 times in a Z formation. It is nice and fine. Oh, I love setting sprays when it's this finely mist. Here is the final look, and I just want you to see exactly how everything looks at this moment. Really do like the makeup. From what I'm seeing, I look a little bit dewy, but let me zoom you guys out so that you can see how everything looks. Here's our starting point, and honestly, I love the makeup today. I love the way how everything looks at this point. We are not going to touch up, blot. I probably will just apply a little bit more lip product throughout the day just so that you know, the lips aren't looking crusty. We're gonna be out the whole day today wearing a mask, so we're gonna see how the makeup holds up throughout the day. What do you think so far of the new e.L.F. products? How do you think it's gonna hold up? Leave a comment below. Let's head on out. It is many hours later. It's actually 1:33 in the morning. I fell asleep for a little bit. We got home earlier, maybe around like 8:30. We've had on the makeup now for about 11 hours, and I wanted to take you in a little bit closer so that you can see how the makeup looks up close and personal. Just also keep in mind that I have not blotted, touched up. I am a little bit shiny. A little bit oily. I do have a very oily T-zone, so this is normal for me. I would have to probably blot and touch up a little bit. We do have patchiness here because I was wearing a mask practically the whole day, and you know, it does get kind of messed up. The primer itself, I think, did a really good job of keeping me hydrated, but also keeping the makeup, like the foundation, locked in place. As for the lash glue, this actually held up pretty well throughout the day. I can feel that the lash glue adhered really well to the lash line. I'm just not a fan of this type of squeeze tube when it comes to distributing lash glue, just because you can tend to apply a little bit too much, and that's exactly what I think happened. As for the e.L.F. brow lift, as well as the spoolie with the spatula, I think it's a really good concept. I was really surprised when I saw that held them down. But now that I'm looking at it, this one, especially in the front, it's just kind of, well, if I push it down again, there we go. You know, it kind of went back down. But just with the oiliness of my skin, it kind of moved it. But if you just press it down again, you guys see that? It kind of laid it down. And that's something that I've never really been able to achieve with other brow products. This is a product I feel like you would have to probably reapply to the brows. It's not gonna really hold them down in my opinion. I'm gonna have to, of course, keep testing it out, but as you can see, if I go like this, you know, they stick in place. As for the e.L.F. Big Mood Waterproof Mascara, gave them some length, but it didn't really volumize it. It does also have a drier formula, but I like the fact that it didn't smear or smudge. It didn't transfer to right underneath my eyes, which is something I really do appreciate. So the whole volumizing aspect, it didn't really do that to my lashes, but the lengthening, yes it did, and I love how it is waterproof. Let's talk about the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. This was kind of like the cherry on top that really set the rest of my makeup, and I loved the way how it set it. Kind of gave my skin a little bit of a glow in a way, but it didn't make me look oily or greasy. I think it really did do a good job of holding the makeup in place. Almost forgot to mention about the spoolie with the spatula at the end. Very surprised with. It really does the job. Do I think that you need it? Yeah, they make the perfect pair in my opinion. Overall, first impressions of the e.L.F. items with the Kiss Lash Glue, they were all pretty much winners in my book. Very impressed. I will keep testing these products out. Would love to hear your thoughts. How do you feel these products performed for an 11-hour wear time? Do you think that they're worth picking up or passing? Would love to get your feedback. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out today, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure you give this video a like, subscribe if you have not already. Would love for you to be a part of the Chicky crew. Thank you, Chickies, so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next video.